It's the end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. You know, I've talked a lot about Netflix and Blockbuster on the end of the day with Ray. Today, I want to talk about a Blockbuster meeting that happened with all the store managers. I want you to imagine this meeting. Not sure it really happened, but I could guess it probably did. And then picture all these managers at the Marriott Hotel. They're sitting there in their chairs, and on the stage are the executives from Blockbuster. Maybe it's Wayne himself. And he's telling everybody, hey, guys and gals, we're getting everybody brand new carpet. Those stores are going to be looking really good with this new carpet. We're giving every store a brand new popcorn machine. It's got a fan in it. It's going to circulate the popcorn smell around that store. It's going to drive your customers crazy. They're going to love coming there just to smell the popcorn. And remember, when you go back to those stores, we want you to take some of the posters out of the windows. Because when people drive up to the store, we want them to see those bright lit stores. We want them to be welcoming. We want our customers to be excited to be at Blockbuster. And when they walk in and they smell the popcorn, and when they walk in and they can find their movie, because it's clearly marked by categories, our customers will be happy and they'll stay with us forever. And then a few months later, maybe a year later, Blockbuster, well, they just went bankrupt. Because while Blockbuster was trying to put a fresh coat of paint on yesterday's relevance, Netflix was creating the new relevance. And Netflix stole Blockbuster's great relationships by delivering a better experience to the means of a movie in someone's house. And now I look at my friends in the imaging channel, and what are they doing? They're trying to put a fresh coat of paint on yesterday's relevance. And they need to be creating the new relevance. They're talking about things like thermostat machines are going to save their industry. They're talking about the high volume. They're talking about label printers. But what they're not talking about is the total dysfunction of how they deliver 85% of their customers when they overspec them an A3 copy machine. What they're not talking about is how they could deliver copy machines and printers to end users with a different means, with a different service model. How they could deliver equipment and services through a digital platform. What they're not talking about is creating the new relevance. They continue to talk about putting a fresh coat of paint on yesterday's relevance. And anytime you do that, you end up like Blockbuster. You end up going to your last meeting. Folks, don't let this pandemic be the last meeting for the imaging channel. Where the hell's to talk about the e-commerce platforms and how successful they are? How many dealers called my friend Norm McConaughey and said, Norm, help me out with e-commerce? Folks, the reality of it is this. We have data out there that proves customers are being overspec'd and oversold. We have customer awareness like never before that those big giant machines in the hallway aren't near as relevant as they once thought they were. And we're not going to sell label printers to people's houses because they set up an Amazon store. People will buy them for that purpose, but in our current model, in our current store, we're not going to make any money doing that. We've got to create the new relevance, folks. And that new relevance is going to be a whole different look, a whole different feel. We need to go in the mindset of the customer and figure out really what they want to do and what they want to accomplish. And hopefully the imaging channel can do those things before somebody else comes in and does them for them. So remember this, my friends. Status quo is the killer of all that will be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all tomorrow.